This is our best bet by far to make sure Iran doesn't get a nuclear weapon.
Selling the deal. That's President Obama's mission this week as he looks for support for last week's framework agreement with Iran to significantly scale back its nuclear program. And in an interview with the New York Times, the president said it represents a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and wants to work with his skeptics in Washington.
My hope is that we can find something that allows Congress to express itself, but does not encroach on traditional presidential prerogatives, and ensures that if, in fact, we get a good deal, that we can go ahead and implement it.
The president said he would enforce Iran's compliance and would snap back any lifted sanctions if Tehran violates the agreement. Iran also warned of consequences if the agreement were to fall apart.
If the other side violates the agreement within a period of less than 2 months, we can return to our current level of nuclear activities.
President Obama knows he also has doubters abroad, namely in Israel, who think Iran won't abide by any agreement.
Endangers the region, endangers the world, endangers everyone listening to me right now.
Israel's prime minister added that in any nuclear deal, Iran must recognize the state of Israel. But on Monday, President Obama told NPR that's highly unlikely.
The notion that we would condition Iran not getting nuclear weapons in a verifiable deal on Iran recognizing Israel is really akin to saying that we won't sign a deal unless the nature of the Iranian regime completely transforms. And that is, I think, a fundamental misjudgment.
Meanwhile, the issue of sanctions continues to divide Washington. The White House says any sanction relief, if a final deal is made, will be phased out over time.
It is the strong view of the administration that it would not be wise and it would not be in the interest of the international community to simply take away all of the sanctions on day one.
Next week, the Senate Foreign Relations Committee plans to vote on legislation that would let lawmakers approve or reject the final agreement. Some lawmakers also want the power to stop Obama from lifting sanctions while Congress debates the deal. Roxana Saberi, Al Jazeera.